Welcome!
Welcome.
I'm Noah Swoon,
I'm Decool.
your hosts,
Hey,
Elmoon and Decool.
I'm Decool for this week's edition of
Doctor Who in Tenerife.
Tenerife. Oh,
Yeah, he is in Tenerife, but we'll go on to that in a minute.
okay.
They'll come back now, but...
So what do we have in store for us this week on this
Well, we've got lots of news, lots of exciting news. So,
cool.
Also, our main article is we're looking at cliffhangers.
Okay. Good friend of mine, that. Cliffhanger.
Top ones from each Doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst.
We'll be talking about the episode that we watched from last week's randomizer, which was
Case of Androzani.
Case of Androzani. Excellent. We were debating earlier on whether it was Androzani or Androzani.
But we looked at the DVD and it said Androzani.
In that case,
yeah,
it saved me from making a fool of myself. So we'll be talking a little bit about that episode. We'll also be pressing the magic randomizer button again,
oh, that'll be good.
so that we can watch a random episode of Who.
What would be classic or new?
What do you think we've done most of so far?
Classic.
Think we've had more classics? Maybe. I guess the
We've only had about. I think we've had four. We've had four new ones, haven't we?
Yeah, probably.
Four new ones: Planet of the Ood, Dalek, Let's Kill Hitler, and the Lodger.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And there's 11, so that means
that
there's 7.
Well, I guess the thing is, we are going 40 years worth of Who versus 10, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we've got those on the show. We've also probably got a quizzle question.
Yes, we've got quizzle questions.
And
the last one before a little hiatus.
Okay, and we may even let you in on a few things that have been going on the Mr. Lewis Moon Adventures website.
Yes.
So first up.
Let's look at the news. Okay, should we look at the main news?
Okay.
Doctor Who filming in Spain.
So this is what you alluded to at the beginning.
The Doctor Who team will be heading to Spain once again for some filming on season 9. Season 9, I mean.
Season 9.
Director of photography Ali Assad, who is working on 2 episodes of the second filming block, episodes 1 and 2, tweeted the news. He wrote, "Going to Spain on a location reason for the Doctor." Doctor Who more recently used the country for scenes in Asylum of the Daleks, A Town Called Mercy, and Killed Moon.
Excellent. I think the thing is with Tenerife is the landscape there, where certain parts of it are quite volcanic. They tend to use quite a lot of it for moon type shots, and I imagine it's probably, I might be wrong, but it's probably Tenerife they shot Kill the Moon.
Yeah, it was.
Obviously Amaria more for the western type landscape, and I'm not sure what they used for Asylum.
It was quite snowy, wasn't it? Asylum.
Yeah. I guess it depends which bit they shot it in. Okay, do you know, it seems like a long time ago. Anyway, I'm waffling. What other news do we have?
Updates. Overseas filming began this week in the Tide National Park, Tenerife. A few location pics can be seen below, showing the scenery and a glimpse of Missy. When I was looking it up, I saw Missy in there.
Fantastic.
There she is.
Oh yeah, we can see Missy. How did you know that was Missy? If it didn't say Missy, it's a bit like
see her back there.
Yeah, oh yeah, I guess it's a bit like one of these sort of "Where's Wally" pictures, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Where's Missy? She's somewhere in Tenerife. What? Any other comments or thoughts on this?
There's some pictures from the other day's filming. Men in Black on the scene. Clara arrives in a car with Men in Black alone. So there's no Doctor there. Clara is meeting with Missy. Clara eventually sits down with her and they talk.
Yeah.
And then Unit arrive on the scene.
Maybe they're following in the footsteps of what you tried to do with Day the Dark Magic died by not having the Doctor in it at all. Maybe he's not in it.
The season opener.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be. It feels like a long time when one series comes to an end, and you're waiting for the next one. But it's good when you start getting into the stage where some of the news starts getting out. I mean, in reality, it's not long either, is it? You know, it was only Christmas. I mean, we're only sort of last day of February today, and already we have news. So it's quite cool,
have you seen these pictures?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's some exciting stuff.
It looks like they're working together somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how they could work together, but they are.
I still have this feeling. I think I said to you the other day that I have a feeling that the Doctor and Missy will have to work together in order to relocate Gallifrey. And I wonder whether actually Missy won't be so bad in this series until the end. I mean, she'll probably double cross him because the Master always double crosses.
Yeah, that's he does. That's what he does.
Hopefully that wasn't one of the questions on Quizzle questions. So I've already answered it.
It wasn't.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is good.
So, do we have any other news?
Ragnar Revival. I think we got to series 4.
Yeah, we definitely went past Blink because I had one of those, oh, Blink's great moments.
You always have some of those, oh, Blink's great moments.
So, what was in this next particular series?
Okay, so, let's rate each one of them out of 10.
Okay.
Partners in Crime.
Partners in Crime. Have I seen that one?
It's the one with the advertise.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that one. 8. I would say.
Fires of Pompeii. You haven't seen that one. 8. No, 8. Planet of the Ood.
Planet of the Ood. I'm trying to think which.
The one we watched on the randomizer.
Oh, was that one? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. But I'm still going to give it an 8. I think.
Sontarn Stratagem.
Sontarn Stratagem.
The one when Martha comes back.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like that quite as much. 7. I'm going to give that one.
Both parts?
Yeah. It's not that it's a bad episode, it's just I don't like it as much as the other one. What did you think on that, by the way? Did you agree?
Yeah, most of them. I'd actually give all of them an 8. Every single one.
Yeah. Is it a particular favourite series of yours, that one? I mean, I sort of find everything goes down probably 0.4% just because of the inclusion of Donna.
So would it go 9?
Yeah, or maybe push up to 9. You see, if there was a series, you know, like the Sarah Jane Adventures, if they did the Donna Noble Adventures, I'm not sure I could bring myself to watch it unless there was really good companions in it.
Like
so I'd just find
Leela.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd just find it too annoying.
Or Amy.
Yeah, I'd watch that one.
Yeah.
The Amy Adventures. Aww.
Would you watch the Paternoster Gang series?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Apart from Jenny.
Jenny's alright. I find her a bit annoying.
Yeah.
It's okay. Be worth watching it for Strax, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's my favourite member for that.
Yeah.
You
and mine. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Doctor's Daughter. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen that one. No, I'd like to see that one.
Okay, so I'll rate that one a 7.
Okay.
Unicorn and the Wasp.
Not seen that one.
Quite a good one. 7, but where the 8. Silence in the Library 8.
Not seen that one.
The Dead 8. But no, that might be a 9 actually.
Yeah. Great villain, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
They're definitely. I'm not actually. I've only seen them in clips and also when we played the BBC game that time.
Yeah.
But they're really great idea for villains, aren't they? Quite scary looking. So they're
Stephen Moffat episode.
Villain I'd like to see return.
Stephen Moffat.
Yeah. I mean, without giving away the story, because I haven't seen it, and also it may come from the randomizer. Who knows? Is it feasible?
I won't watch it, will I?
You won't, will it?
No.
Is it feasible for them to return?
I can't remember what happens to them.
You were too traumatised by... What was it? Who was it? Is that?
Miss Evangelista thing. It freaks me out. Freaks me out.
I'm going to have to watch it then on my own, aren't I? Like?
Yeah.
Do we have any other news?
We're going on to the Ragnar Revival.
Oh, sorry. We still...
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought
Midnight.
Midnight. It's a 10. I love Midnight.
You haven't watched 10 left.
No.
8. Better than I remembered it.
Yeah.
Stolen Earth.
That's the one with Davos in, is it?
Yeah, part 1.
I seem to remember that being good, but I can't remember it that well, so I can't give it more than 8.
You didn't watch part 2, did you?
No.
9. Next Doctor.
I haven't seen it.
8. There.
Okay. Good stuff. We're zooming on to the series, really, aren't we? So we're getting to the end of the.
We will do the specials
David Tennant
and stuff
ones,
later.
Is that what's next? The specials, is it?
Yeah, we'll do that later. That's true.
So how many series did David Tennant do? So he did 3 series plus the specials, was it?
Yeah.
Whereas Matt Smith did 3 series or 4 series. He was in it for longer. He was in it longer. He did most episodes.
David Tennant.
Yeah.
A few more. Just a few. Faye Marasay.
I hope she comes back.
There's been no talk of Shauna returning.
Well, disappointing.
Faye Marasay has spoken about whether fans will get to see her popular character Shauna again in Doctor Who. Speaking to Den of Geek, she claimed there has been no talk of her returning. However, Marasay added that she would be keen to return to the role. Definitely, I would come back. I loved working with the people. They're wonderful to work with and incredibly talented. And Peter Capaldi, God, I fancy him so much. He's amazing. The people, the production team and the crew are the nicest people. And again, being really sick.
Sycophantic.
Yes. It's a really nice setup they have in Cardiff. And really good people who care about the show. I would definitely go back and do more Doctor Who. Whether they'd have me back, I don't know. No one's wrong, so I've got to let it go and be thankful I was in it in the first place.
It's interesting. The only sort of thing is, though, you don't know, do you? I mean, that seems to indicate we won't see the character again for the foreseeable future. But you don't know. She might be lying. Because there's always a web of mystery that surrounds the show, isn't there?
Luke Gualchemy is a guest contributor to Doctor TV, as told us 5 reasons why Shauna should return. It's a so we have the feedback on all of these, like we always do on the Doctor TV articles.
Okay.
She's an interesting character.
Yeah.
What was she the best member of the Last Christmas people?
I think so. I mean, there was something great about Patrick Troughton's.
I had to go with him because.
Well, there was something good about his character. To me, wasn't as defined as Shauna. Shauna was the one which was most carefully crafted, probably the most important character for me.
Yeah.
So she's the one. Apart from the fact that the Troughton character died, she's the one character that you could do something with.
You just spoil it for everyone.
Oh, no.
Patrick Troughton's son dies. Michael Troughton.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but William Hartnell regenerates at the end of his run. So
that's shocking.
It is shocking.
Who does he regenerate into? Polly?
We can't tell people. You don't want to spoil that moment for them.
Polly.
So, what other points did they say?
A more human companion.
Okay. That's quite interesting, because I guess that there is something about that. I guess if you look at the last 2 companions in Clara and Amy, they've both been not your average person on the street.
No.
Have they?
No. You wouldn't get them around.
But you look at the old classic Who's, and a lot of the characters that you've got there as companions are everyday people.
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah, like Perry and stuff.
Yeah. Not all of them, but
Not all of them. Like Zoe and stuff, she isn't.
yeah, maybe it's time for the next companion to be quite basic.
Yeah.
You know, we've not had a basic companion. Probably Martha maybe would be an example of someone that's quite normal and gets braver as it goes on.
Yeah.
Can't mention Donna.
I
What
don't
else
know
did
what
they
she
have to?
is.
What else did they have to say?
They said Faye Barrister is a great actress.
I've no idea who she is. I'll be fair, because I never know anything about any actors and actresses.
There's a picture of her in something.
Oh, right, okay.
Don't know what that's in.
No, as I said, I'm not very good at recognising people. But yeah, she was good in that. I thought she came across really well.
Yeah. Her hilarious dance moves.
We want more of that. In fact, I actually hope there is a Shauna's Dance Moves spin-off.
Or on DVD.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. Look at
So
it. It's just terrible, isn't it?
I liked it. I found that a bit funny.
It's terrible.
No, I enjoyed that moment. I thought it was funny. But I wouldn't watch a series of it though, to be fair. What do you think it'd be like if she was on Strictly Come Dancing? And they had to do that dance move?
She'd lose. If I was the judge with Craig Revel Horde, yes, she'd lose. So, what do you think on that?
On which? On the dancing point?
Yeah. Wait, no, not.
Or just generally.
I mean, yeah, like on Shauna.
Other reasons why I think she should be there. I think one. I don't think they mentioned in there, but just the fact that she was quite an interesting character, and the way that they had that whole story about that whole background about her life, and the fact that she had all these things crossed out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I think there's still a lot that we'd like to find out about. And also, she obviously made that request to actually meet up again at some point. So I'd like to see it happen, even if she's not there for a whole series. I think it'd be quite nice to at least. It'd be nice at least to catch up on her.
Yeah.
What's your
Just as a
what's
just
your take on it?
maybe in one episode. Maybe in one episode.
Yeah.
I prefer the black girl. Yeah.
I can't remember.
I preferred all the other ones.
Yeah, she's your least favourite, was she?
Yeah.
That's just because of dance. You're letting that dance.
No. She's just annoying.
So, do we have other news then?
Yes.
We surely do.
Another rank revival.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You haven't watched Planet of the Dead, have you?
No.
Okay,
I don't think so. What's in it? What's in Planet of the Dead?
The one with the wasps and
No, I've not seen that one.
things.
I assumed that was a unicorn, not wasp.
No, the one with the I forgot what they're called now. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna forget an 8.
Yeah.
Waters of Mars.
See now that is a very high 9 for me.
9, yeah. End of Time Part 1.
That's one of the clapping ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to give that a 9, I think.
And End of Time Part 2.
Can't really
You
comment.
haven't
I haven't
watched
seen that bit.
9. That's.
Okay.
But there's just a bit with the regeneration, which gets
I've seen that bit, and it just goes on a bit longer, doesn't it? It's amazing, isn't it? We do this podcast every week, and I sit here talking, pretending I know about stuff, and actually, it really shows me up when we go through these polls. It actually comes obvious that I've only probably watched about a third of them. But as long as you know what you're talking about, it's all right. No? So, what other news do we have, Sarah?
So, will Gallifrey return in Series 9? This is a subject. No, let's not look at that, actually. Let's look at something else.
Do you want my views on it anyway?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay. Yes. Well, no, actually, no. Let me say that again. I'm not sure whether they'll find it, but I'm sure the focus will be on them searching for it.
Yeah.
I think they will find it.
Yeah, at the end.
They'll either find it or they'll find something else.
Like the
by
moment.
accident.
They could find the moment. Or they could find the Doctor's real name. Hidden somewhere.
Hidden on
And then it shows it. And in the cliffhanger, that will change Doctor Who forever.
Mhm.
It could show the Doctor's name. It could actually show it.
Or maybe Gallifrey will be destroyed.
Yeah. Maybe Missy will say, "Oh, I've tricked you into finding Gallifrey," and then she destroys
blow it up.
And then
No,
that's the
says
cliffhanger.
Omega. And there's a big fisticuff fight between Omega and Missy.
And then Missy reaches out the title to the Doctor, and he has to make a choice. Do you want your name to be shared, or do you want Gallifrey to be killed?
And then the next moment, it's back in the TARDIS, and the Doctor wakes up, and the Easter Bunny's jumping around in the TARDIS.
And then it has his name on inscripted.
I think we've got it cracked.
Yeah.
So
I think it'll be all a dream bug.
a dream
A dream crab.
A dream crab. Yeah.
Dream crab. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the trolley problem. This Doctor Who's impossible choices and the trolley problem.
Okay.
1. Do nothing and the trolley kills the 5 people on the main track. 2. Pull the lever, diverting the trolley onto the side track where it will kill 1 person. So,
what does this mean?
Wait,
I don't know what this means.
I think it means impossible choices.
So, how the Doctor would deal with it?
Yeah.
There hasn't been a trolley situation, has there?
No.
Okay.
No. Been a cliffhanger situation.
Yeah.
Parting of the ways.
Okay.
Fires of Pompeii. Beast Below.
Yeah.
Kill the Moon.
Yeah.
Day of the Doctor.
Okay.
Those are the 5 impossible choices that you could make. What is the most impossible choice that has ever been set for the Doctor or any of his friends or enemies?
Ooh.
In Doctor Whoever, what's the most
Okay.
impossible choice?
That's
Someone
difficult.
should send that as a quiz or question.
It should do, and it's a really difficult one to do without having time to think about it, isn't it? Because I'm desperately now trying to think through all the
Kill the
episodes.
Moon was quite hard.
That would be one, actually, yeah, because you don't know what the outcome are. And in fact, probably it's difficult to think of anything
Beast
more.
Below was quite hard.
Yeah.
But I think Kill the Moon.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you another one, actually.
No. No.
Um,
Drop it more.
And
It didn't do anything.
another one
Right.
is around the mummy and the whole fact that different people have to be sacrificed.
And the boneless bit
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah. So there's a lot of difficult decisions, isn't there?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. But we still got news. There's still
Yes,
more
we
news
do.
comes. It's a Bonza week for news this week.
Uh,
News aplenty. So what does it take us to next? Desperately searching through the
wait a minute.
sifting through the news.
I know a shortcut to find this.
Has the news all gone funny when you accidentally threw the news reporter across the
I
room?
didn't mean to. It just fell out of my hands when I was doing it. Trying to find the catch-up thing. That's just
Let's say though, I think it's what
it's
is
not
quite good is that the news is now each week we seem to find quite a bit of news to talk about, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Seems to be because you begin to get the
That.
sneaky bits, the film shots. What we haven't seen yet, other than Missy, is any aliens. So last time the rumours around the Ice Warriors returning was quite quick, wasn't it? The Cybermen movements were quite early, and we've not got anything equivalent yet, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a monster.
Is there?
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil anything to anyone.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. When I looked at it, it's not a returning monster. It's
Oh.
just a new monster I saw, and I don't know if it's a spoiler or not.
Okay, I wouldn't class that as a spoiler.
No, a new monster. It's
Okay.
like a rocky thing
Yeah,
with
cool.
red eyes.
Okay.
quite creepy.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
2010 ranked the revival. The 11th hour out of 10.
I would say that's no. I would probably say that's an 8. But I know a lot of people really love that one.
Beast Below.
I would say that's an 8.
Victory of the Daleks.
I'm only sort of part seeing that one. I'd say that's a 7.
Time of Angels.
It's not as good as Blink. It's not. It's probably the worst of the Weeping Angels ones, but it's got some good moments in it. So I would give it an 8.
I like the second part more. Yeah.
I think it's good.
Flesh and Stone.
Yeah, it is really good.
The second part's more exciting.
But you can give it 9 for the second part then.
Yeah, I might actually, because I quite like part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2's quite good.
Personally, this is my least favourite of all the series, the Matt Smith ones, I think.
Yeah.
Vampires of Venice.
You've seen bits of that one.
Yeah. It looked good. I mean, I can't sort of fully comment, but it looked around an
8. Amy's Choice.
I really like that one. No, you look. That's the one with the dream novel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I always looked at it and I thought he looks a bit rubbish, boring, baddie. But actually, it was a really good episode, that one. But it's still an 8 for me. And I've not
Hungry.
seen.
Oh no, you haven't seen that one. I'm gonna give
That
it
was Hungry
9.
in Cold Blood.
I like those ones.
Yeah.
That's a good one actually, because it introduces this.
Is that the telephone in the TARDIS that's actually going on?
Yes, it is.
I think it might be, mightn't it? Yeah.
Doctor.
It might be. Hello? Hello? Am I a good man?
Doctor and the Dalek Pliers. No. Vincent and the Doctor.
Vincent, that's a 10, isn't it? That is a 10.
The Lodger.
That's a 9. I like it.
Pandora Opens.
That's a 9.
Big Bag.
A 9. I'm not sure. The first half of the
Christmas
series is sort of new.
Look.
Christmas Carol. You don't like Christmas Carol?
No, I'm only joking.
A lot of people really like that
7.
one. Okay.
Because it's my least favourite Christmas episode.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people's favourite, isn't it? As we've talked about before.
I don't get why, but probably because of where it's set and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have more news, or are we on to the next item?
No, I don't think we do have any news.
Okay. So, in that case then, what do you want to move on to next? Should we just do a quick update on the Mr. Lewis Moon adventures?
Yeah, okay. Well, episodes 3 and 4, the titles have been revealed.
So what are those?
Past and Devil.
So what's the 4 that we've got so far then?
Dara Dreamt, Past and Devil.
Okay, and where are we at in terms of developing and filming these?
Well, we're going to do the third one.
So they're all written, yeah?
Yeah, they're all written.
Yeah.
And
And
start now.
okay, so yeah, that's what
We've got 30 new episodes.
Actually, as we're doing this podcast now, the first episode, Dara, is rendering, ready to be uploaded, and then hidden away secretly in YouTube until its release date.
I don't know when that is.
Yeah. The aim is going to be to try and film as much as possible before they start being released, I guess. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Although, I mean, it's probably fair to say they've taken us a bit longer to do than in the past.
Yeah, they have a lot longer.
But we're having fun, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
So, what about anything else on?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Should we move on to cliffhangers?
Okay, cliffhangers it is.
So,
Cliff, are you going to come in?
hello. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice to see you. To see you. Nice.
Hello, Mr. Hanger. So, what was the purpose of this conversation?
We were looking at the top cliffhangers from each Doctor.
Okay, I might need help on this one.
Okay, so should we go to the first Doctor first?
Let's go for the first Doctor first. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely need some help on this one.
Okay. Oh. If you count it,
Yeah.
I'd say the first regeneration.
Yeah.
Because if you count it, no, it's at the end of the story.
Actually, you're probably right, because in a way it'd be quite exciting, because you want to know what's going to happen from there, wouldn't you? 'Cause
Yeah.
you get the regeneration. There's never been a regeneration before, so you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a fair point.
Well, we didn't know it was called a regeneration then.
No.
Didn't know until the third Doctor.
Is that right? Yeah. Okay. What about in Patrick Troughton's era?
There's been so many good cliffhangers, hasn't there? I think it has to be when the Cybermen march down the Temple steps.
That's the cliffhangers.
Yeah,
No.
it's the cliffhanger of episode 6 of the invasion. There's 8 episodes in that story, so.
But as that's such an iconic moment anyway, I think you're probably right there.
Yeah.
Tom Pertwee.
You choose.
I think it's the bit when he's going to be executed in the one with the Sontaran.
Time Warrior.
Yeah.
There must be something more.
Yeah, I'm
Trying to
talking tongue in cheek. We just found that bit quite funny, didn't we? When we watched it.
There must be something which is really exciting. Well, Inferno has some good cliffhangers. Spearhead.
I think full stop. I think people have got better at doing cliffhangers now.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Maybe if. No. It's hard. I think maybe the Inferno one, when you think they're gonna die.
Yeah.
When you think they're when the I won't spoil it for you.
Okay.
But when they're in the parallel universe.
Okay. That's
Episode 6 out of 7 cliffhanger.
Okay.
Inferno.
What about from once we get to Tom Baker?
Well, Tom Baker. Probably that one in Talons of Wang Chiang when Mr. Sim walks in the room and Leela's in the room and Mr. Sin attacks with his sword. Do you agree?
Yeah, I like that one. That's good. But is that the best one?
Oh, there's many, isn't there?
What was the one? What's the one where? So I'm walking around. If you haven't gathered that. What's the one where it's one we watched on the randomizer, I think, when he went into that machine and came out really old.
The Leisure Hive.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Maybe that one. I know what the 5th Doctor one is.
Yeah,
Earthshock. Episode 1. Earthshock.
And why is that?
Because it's the Cybermen came in when you didn't even know the Cybermen were going to be in the episode.
Yeah, that's difficult to beat that.
And Case of Androzani had some good cliffhangers, but nothing could beat that cliffhanger for the people of that time. But obviously we watch it now and know that the Cybermen are in it because it's such a classic. Peter Davidson, if you think about it, it's got loads of classic episodes.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's funny because I think around that time it hit an interesting point because I think all the things around the 80s, not just Doctor Who, but TV in general, they started to get better effects, but they started trying to do more and more with it. So as a result of that, the effects look far more dated now than the really old ones, I think. Just because...
Because some of the old effects, like in Tomb of the Cybermen, the effects look quite good.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion.
And I think that's because they knew they didn't have that much effect-wise, so they didn't push it. Whereas as soon as they started believing they had good effects, they'd use loads of them. But now they're really dated, because now we do have good effects.
Yeah.
You know?
What era is worse? 1960s, 1970s, or 1980s, or 2000s?
I think the 80s.
I think so too.
Yeah. Nothing against the Doctors.
No, they're good Doctors.
The stories, I think some of the stories got a bit cheesier.
Yeah.
Because I think they started trying to make it a real family entertainment type program, and it lost its edge a little bit. But I think the special effects more than anything, to be honest.
Here we are. We've gone into a completely different story.
As we do.
Okay, Sixth Doctor.
You know what my favourite is on this one, don't you?
Yeah, it was taste.
Oh, there is that actually. Yeah, that wasn't the one I was going to say. That is my favourite bit. But I also really like the one in Mark of the Rani when
Oh yeah,
when he's sort of like on that wheelie thing and he's being wheeled down. The TARDIS has been tipped off the edge of the cliff. Whatever.
That might be the most exciting.
Yeah, I like that one. It just was mainly because it's also quite funny.
Or Trial of a Time Lord, the Mysterious Planet, Episode 1.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what that is. Just
okay.
Okay.
So on to Sylvester McCoy.
Remembrance of the Daleks, Part 1.
It's not the bit when he's hanging off the cliff with his umbrella then.
No, I think it's the bit when the Dalek comes up the stairs for the first time.
Yeah, so you're probably
right.
I think probably for its time that would have been. Yeah. You can't really do much about Paul McGann, can we? Didn't really have any cliffhangers, did he?
There's no cliffhanger.
No.
Not the Doctor, because that's kind of a cliffhanger leading into Day of the Doctor.
Yeah. What about once you get on to Christopher Eccleston then?
Probably the Empty Child one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think
now. Or the Aliens of London one, that was good.
How does that end again?
What?
Is that where they peel the skin off?
Yeah. And everyone's trapped.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. Yeah. It might be that one.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah. That's quite good. David Tennant era. I mean, there's a lot more sort of single part ones for David Tennant's era, isn't there?
Family of Blood. Or When the Master Returns in Utopia.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can't comment on that one because I don't really know. Did anyone know that the Master was returning? Or did they keep it secret?
I think they did know.
Yeah.
They didn't know this time.
Yeah. Okay, if we looked at, move it on a little bit to Matt Smith. Do you know what I think the best one is? And it's Impossible Astronaut, when he's shot.
That's not the cliffhanger.
Is it not the cliffhanger?
No.
When does that happen then?
That's right at the beginning.
Is it? I just remember sort of thinking, how on earth are they going to get out of this bit? And it was just like a real wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Because they said, they had the headline on the Dawn magazine saying someone is, one of the main characters is killed in the series opener.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And we didn't expect it to, we thought it was going to be like River Song or something.
Well, okay, well, I've changed the question a little bit here, so it's not a cliffhanger. But I think that's one of the most surprising moments in Who history.
Yeah,
it really took me by surprise. If we've got to go back to cliffhangers then, that's so me because that was the one.
The Doctor was quite a good cliffhanger, but I don't think you count that as a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
No.
Sure. I think again, there's a lot more one-parters, isn't there? A lot of one-parters in this sort of period.
What was the Ganger cliffhanger? I forgot that.
No, I can't remember either. So I'm going to stick with my non-cliffhanger or shocking moment with the Impossible Astronaut thing.
I'm going to go with, I think the Hungry Earth cliffhanger was quite good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that brings us on to Peter Capaldi, who has only really had one cliffhanger.
Yeah. Which was That Water Definitely Heavy.
Yeah. But it was a good one.
It was a good cliffhanger. I was on the edge of my seat thinking, need to watch more.
I know, it was one of these, I'm not going to be able to wait a whole week type moments.
And there's going to be 3 of those this series, maybe more.
What's your, okay, let's expand this question out a little bit. One-parters or multi-parters?
What's weird?
What do you like best? One-part stories or ones with 2 or more parts? What's your perfect number of parts for a Who episode?
I think it's 2's usually exciting.
2, yeah. If they'd said we're gonna make a real long 10-parter again, like we did with War Games.
Or a 14-parter like they did this time.
Yeah. I mean, if they said
The
they're
whole
going to do that again,
series.
the whole series is going to be one story. Would you be excited by that or not?
No, because I'd want more than one story.
I mean, the
At
Trial of the
least.
Time Lord one's a bit weird, I guess, because it's still stories within a story, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's not really that much different than what they did with the story arc in many respects.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. That's been a good discussion. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. I need to go somewhere.
Okay,
You-
as
You
always.
chat about your opinions on Case of Amazani and everything.
Okay, well, I'll start off. I mean, we go into the usual randomizer moment of the show, where the randomizer, for those that by now don't know, which is probably no one, is the moment where we've got every episode of Who programmed into a big spreadsheet. We press the button to get a random episode that we're going to watch, and then we talk about it the next week. And last week we got the Case of Amazoni, which, for those that don't know, is the last episode with Peter Davidson. So we've done back-to-back regeneration episodes because we had Legopolis last week. I'm not really going to go too much into the story on this one, but effectively the main bit is that the Doctor and Perry, the companion, arrive on the planet Amazoni, and
Amazani Major.
yeah, and they go into this cave. There seems to be some form of like civil war type thing going on,
Yeah.
effectively, and the leader of the bad guys is
Sheriff
Jack, who
who's
actually,
invented loads of androids.
yeah, and he's really cool, isn't he? Really
Yeah.
evil, probably one of the most frightening.
And
Villains
then when you
in
look
the
at his face, he's quite cool.
Yeah,
His real face
Yeah.
in part 4.
that's it, because he wears a mask, doesn't he, most
Yeah.
of the time? And I mean, let's face it, he's a complete nut, isn't he?
Yeah, he
He's
is.
completely bonkers. And the whole sort of story really is based around this sort of conflict between the powers that be and Jack.
Yeah.
And which may not sound really exciting the way I've explained it, but it's actually a really gritty episode.
Dawn's 2009 polls recommended that it was the best episode ever of Doctor Who.
Ever, including new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, that's interesting.
However good it is, I don't get how it is the best episode ever. How it can be. I know how it is popular, but I don't know how it is that popular.
Okay.
I think some of the other ones would be better. I
certainly think Talons of Wang Chiang I still prefer.
War Games?
War Games is about the same-ish, probably around the same. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. And there's a handful of the new ones as well, which I've talked about before. So, yeah.
Family Blood.
So I wouldn't say it's the best episode ever, but it's certainly the best Peter Davison one.
Yeah.
I think. And I think the villain is one of the coolest villains in it, because he's not really strong or anything. He's just a bit of a fruitcake.
Yeah.
He's completely bonkers, and
he's as nutty as a fruitcake.
He's got a bit of a crush on Perry as well, hasn't he?
Mm.
And
like all monsters do.
As all monsters do, yeah. But it's really good, and a really good regeneration as well, isn't it? And the Doctor's effectively sort of sacrifices himself, really, doesn't he?
Yeah.
In this one, because
of the Spectrox.
Yeah, because he can only really cure one person. He chooses to cure Perry
with the bat milk from the cream bat.
Yeah. So it's good. It's got one of the most rubbery plastic monsters of all time in it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what's the usual scoring?
Okay, so overall score.
Overall score, I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah.
9. Very high 9, mind you.
Mm.
Yeah. Can't quite break into that 10, but it's not far short.
Mm. What about Monster?
10.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant. I think he's really loopy. He's quite scary. And there's one time where he just suddenly goes from talking normally to start shouting, and it makes you jump a little bit.
Yeah. Character development.
Character development. I think
In the classic ones, there isn't so much
No.
character development.
But I think the whole fact that you see the Doctor sacrifice himself for the sake of his companion, and he doesn't even know that he's going to regenerate, does he? He's got no guarantee on that, because it is a sort of a poison death, not a sort of bog standard death. I think that's quite important. It shows that he's a good man.
Well, he didn't know. He didn't say that back then.
Yeah. Anything else on Kingsman?
Excitement.
So I think it's one of the most exciting of the classic ones.
And guess what? It's Holmes, the writer of every single good classic episode.
Not far short though, is it? He certainly wrote a lot of the best ones.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend it. It's if you were going to recommend a classic Who story to people that have only seen the new series,
Yeah.
I'd be inclined to say that's a good one to show them, because it's not as fast paced as perhaps the newer ones are, but it's a lot more fast paced than a lot of the classic ones.
Yeah.
A lot of action in it, so I think it'd be a really good one to recommend to people.
Pace.
9. It's really pacey. Yeah. I think
Is it a good pace?
It is a good pace, yeah. A good pace and a good place. I like the setting.
And where does it come in your randomizer list so far?
I think it is possibly my favourite, the ones which the randomizer.
I still have to say the parts 1 and 2 of Hand of Fear.
Yeah.
I mean, parts 3 and 4 aren't as good, so I'm going to say parts 1 and 2 of Hand of Fear are my favourites still. I love that one.
Well, it can. It can't compete with the my lovely moment from the Two Doctors.
No.
Pretty. That's what it is, isn't it? Pretty.
Taste.
But I actually, it can compete with that, because that's just classic. But that's just me being weird. I think it's probably my favourite randomizer one.
Yeah.
Long way around saying that, but
should we press it?
I think it's time to press the randomizer. What's your right? No, I'll wait whilst we do this, because I need to do something food-wise in a second. But let's press it. Is it getting disabled?
Oh wait.
Go. Enabling content. The randomizer is ready to press.
Invasion of Time.
Okay, Invasion of Time. Can you explain a little bit about what that is?
It's a Tom Baker episode. No, sorry. It's a Tom Baker episode, and it's one with the Sontarans, and it's set on Gallifrey. And also, so it's a Sontaran episode set on Gallifrey, and it's Leela's last episode.
Oh, I'll be crying.
And it's a 6-parter.
A 6-part.
2 weeks. Probably.
So we'll have to run it over 2 weeks. Okay, that sounds good. I'll look forward for that then.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Invasion of Time it is. You've heard it here. The first pressing of the randomizer this week.
And the only one this week.
And the only one this week as well. So is that available on Netflix for other people to view or not? I don't think it is.
No.
Probably iTunes or something. Maybe.
Yeah, it's on iTunes.
So.
Good 6-parter though. It's a good episode.
On that note, does that bring us to the legendary part of the programme?
Yeah.
That is.
By the way, in an Invasion of Time, the Sontarans don't come into it until near the end.
Do they not?
No.
So if we're watching in 2 weeks, there won't be any Sontarans in it.
What do you mean?
So
how many would we watch next week?
Probably 3 a week, wouldn't we?
Yeah. If we're watching 3 a week, then it won't come in the first week.
Right. Okay.
It'll come in week 2.
Are we going to talk about it next week, or the first part?
The first 3 parts, then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So.
The legendary part of the show that is.
Quiz or question. Quiz or question.
Quiz or
Do,
question?
do. Welcome.
Quiz or question? Quiz or question? The time of the show where we break all equals things.
Don't worry, sorry. It will work. It will work.
It's the time of the
Protected.
Okay. It's the time of the show where we ask ourselves whether
Okay.
something is a quiz. So if it's a quiz, it means there's a right or wrong answer. If it's a question, it means that we're going to give our opinion on something. Does that
Okay,
sound right?
so yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to say them or should I say
I'll do the first one, shall I? Because
Okay.
the first one's a quiz, and I don't know the answer to it, so it's probably best to go to you. How many episodes are missing from the archives? Quiz or question? I've already given it
Quiz.
away that it's a quiz. So,
It's 97.
97, is it? How many is that, is it?
Well, 97 episodes.
Mm.
Marco Polo is completely missing. Massacre
Okay.
of St. Bartholomew's Eve is completely missing.
You're not going to reel up all 97 of them, right?
No, I'm not. Cholesterol Toymaker is mainly missing.
How many? Can I ask you something? Well, I've done something weird now on it.
Just press down.
Oh, no. Can I ask you something slightly different on this one? A slight variation on it. You may or may not know the answer. How many complete stories in this?
Complete stories. I don't know how many complete stories.
Okay. Well, shall I?
Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah. Next question or quiz?
Did you want to say anything else about that?
Not really. I don't know enough about it, to be honest. So let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Which planet from classic years would you most like to revisit? Quiz or question?
That's a question because it's asking for our opinion. Okay, let's think through this one then. It'd be nice to go back to Skaro.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Well, it wouldn't be nice to go.
Well, no, it wouldn't. But in terms of making it being a good backdrop for the story.
Do you think we'll have a Dalek story in the series? Just about this subject?
I think it always feels like they feel they have to have a Dalek episode. I don't think you necessarily have to do very much, but there needs to be some sort of Dalek. You know, I'd rather we didn't.
I think there's been a Dalek in every series.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Ever since it first came on.
Yeah. Well, not ever since, but from the last 10 years.
What about? There's no Doctor that hasn't met Dalek, is there? Other than possibly Paul McGann, but we know he would have done because of the fact that he was there at the beginning of the war.
No, there's no Doctor.
So everyone's met them. Has every series featured a Dalek?
Not in the history. No.
So that's interesting. Isn't it?
In the last 10 years, yes.
When was the last time that there was a series without a Dalek in?
Series 26.
Being.
Sylvester McCoy's last.
Okay.
Series 25 was the last classic series to feature Daleks.
Okay. Maybe that's why they've been continuing, because there's no Dalek episode and everybody wants to see a Dalek.
No Daleks for 5 years, though.
Yeah.
At one point.
Is it not?
In the John Pertwee era, yeah.
Yeah.
The Patrick Troughton era. 1967 to 1972.
You see, I just think it would be a brave person that decided not to feature the Daleks, just because everybody seems to want to see them.
Do you think maybe Jamie Matheson should write a Dalek?
It'd be interesting to see how we do it. Part of me thinks that it's better to let his imagination run wild on new stuff.
Yeah, I do.
But there is still always something exciting about when a classic monster appears.
I think Zygons or Draconians.
Yeah.
But
that's not the quiz or question.
That's 2 times we've gone off.
Yeah, which is actually not as much as not.
No,
the next quiz or question we have, let me just find it.
So it's Skara the answer to that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, it would also be nice to go back to Logopolis
Yeah.
and see how they're getting on. Then.
And Castrovalva.
Yeah. What is your most anticipated idea for the return of a classic monster? Quiz or question?
Question.
Oh,
So first of all, what monster would you most like to return?
I still got to think about Zygons.
Yeah.
But we have seen them in recent times, so maybe they're not the most obvious one. I think it's Omega is the one.
Yeah, I think so. Also, I even though the coolest ones, they could do a Dalek story with them, Draconians and Ogrons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think I would really love to see Omega, and I'd really like Omega not to be in it to the last scene. Perhaps to hear a voice of like, "But you know who I am, Doctor. You know who I am," and then it's Omega's face or something like that.
What, in the last bit of the series?
Oh no,
Or in
the cliffhanger to
the finale.
whatever the episode is.
The finale.
Possibly the finale.
It is the finale. It's episode 12 or 11
right, okay.
or whatever.
Okay. So yes, that. What do you think? What do you think to that?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Apparently it's going to change Doctor forever.
Okay.
Apparently.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to start wearing dresses. That would change it, wouldn't it? The dog will start wearing dresses instead.
Okay. Following from your regeneration special last week, do you think it's possible to make a future regeneration seem original? Quiz or question?
It's a question because it's there's no right or wrong answer. Did you want to answer this one first?
No, you could answer.
Okay. It's very difficult, I think.
Yeah.
Because in the end,
the new ones have all been kind of similar.
I think
apart from the Peter Capaldi one.
Like we said in the last week's show, where we talked a lot about regenerations, they're not as exciting as they used to be. They're always exciting because of the fact you get a new face involved. But no, I don't think it's possible to do it any really that sort of much differently. It could be a slightly different death. I mean, how did they all die? What was the way they all died? William Hartnell.
William Hartnell, old age.
Okay. Patch Troutman.
Trial.
Oh yeah. John Pertwee. John Pertwee was poisoned or something.
He was electrocuted by the giant spiders.
Okay.
He used the Metapedius crystal to destroy the Great One.
Okay.
And he was destroyed in that.
Okay. Tom Baker fell off.
Fell off the Faris project.
Okay. Pete Davidson poisoned.
Poisoned by Spectroxtoxmania.
Yeah.
Sixth Doctor. We don't really know the full story, but he was lying on the floor and the Rani came in. So it looks like the TARDIS was being exploded or something.
Okay.
We don't know what happened the full story.
Yeah. Okay. Seventh Doctor, we got shot, didn't he?
Yeah.
Eighth Doctor, we know, is basically the
Sisterhood of Calm.
Yeah. War Doctor. I can't remember. No. I can't remember why.
Ninth Doctor, Time Vortex, absorbing the Time Vortex to save Rose.
Yeah.
10th Doctor, being shot by the Time Lords.
Yeah.
11th Doctor, it was old age, wasn't it?
Yeah, again, I think it is old age. So actually, when you go run through it, they are all a little bit different, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it is
apart from the old age one.
But it is difficult to think how you could do anything too difficult. I mean, what other sort of deaths could you actually have? Maybe, I was just about to say fall from a great height. We've had that already, haven't we?
I think falling from a cliff.
Yeah. How about this then? I've got one for you. Okay. Peter Capaldi's character drowns and then floats to the surface with a different face.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then we don't. It would be good if we didn't know who the new Doctor was, and then it showed us in the next.
Yeah.
In the series,
True.
like they did with John Hurt a bit. But
Yeah. Okay. Have we got any
My
more
turn
quiz
to-
or questions?
yeah.
Let's see.
What is your favourite Ice Warrior story? And if you have not seen them all, what one would you most like to watch?
Okay, I've not seen them all.
Quiz or question?
Quiz or question? It's a question.
Question.
I've not seen them all. But I've only seen the Cold War and the
Curse of Peloton.
yeah. Which Peloton one is it? Curse. So,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give it Curse of Peloton. Peloton.
What one would you most like to see? The Ice Warrior, Seeds of Death, or Monster of Peloton?
Seeds of Death. This is a great name.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best one? Because you have seen them all, haven't you?
Best one. Seeds of Death or Monster of Peloton?
Yeah.
Or Cold War?
Cold War is really good and it's a great return.
But it's
Yeah.
not my favourite.
No.
So,
and it's a
I'm
bit...
going to go for Seeds of Death or Monster of Peloton.
Okay.
Those two. They're hard to choose which one's best.
Okay. Will we ever have another cute companion like K9? Quiz or question?
Quiz. Question. Question.
It's a question because it's
Question.
an opinion. We all know what the answer is to this, don't we? They've got a cute companion.
Yeah.
Cara's quite cute.
Yeah. Oh.
But I don't know. Do you think they'll ever have a sort of like a semi-comedy type one? What was that thing that you were talking about that was in the cartoon? The comic strips?
Frobisher the penguin.
Yeah. That's what we want. We want a Frobisher in the series. What about the robot that was in it for a while, Chameleon? Was he funny at all or not? Was he deadly serious?
Chameleon?
Mm.
I don't think he was funny.
No.
He was a shapeshifter.
Oh, right, okay. I don't think they will.
Created by the master.
I can't imagine there being a comedy character alongside Peter Capaldi.
No, I don't think so either.
Okay.
Finally,
The final quiz or question.
what is the best idea for a 10th anniversary celebration story, either on TV or on audio? Quiz or question?
It's a question again.
Question.
I'll tell you what mine is, or do you want to go first?
No, you can go.
I would like to see Peter Capaldi's Doctor meet up with Paul McGann. So you've got a sort of end of the classic era meeting the new Doctor.
Yeah.
So really basically wrapping up that whole period from when the new series started.
I think they should have all the Doctors meeting. Every single Doctor.
Every single one.
Well, not every single one. The ones from the new era.
See, I don't
The
disagree
new
with
era.
it, but I think because it does
Not
come.
Christopher Eccleston, I don't think he'd do it.
I
The
don't
three,
think he would
maybe. The three.
But in a way, wouldn't that feel like it was lessening the importance of the 50th anniversary we just had and how great that episode was?
Yeah.
That'd be the danger, I think,
Yeah.
because that was so good. I wouldn't want to see it cheapened.
No.
So that's why I'm gonna stick with my idea of Paul McGann and Peter Capaldi.
Yeah. I'd just like to see Peter Capaldi with Matt Smith fighting. I think they should fight Autons because that's the first ever villain that was in the new
That's a good idea.
new era.
I think that Matt Smith's Doctor would really annoy the Peter Capaldi Doctor. And
Yeah.
even more so the David Tennant one with his foppishness. Shut up! Be like that all the time. Shutting him up constantly.
Shut it up. Okay,
So,
so
where does that leave us?
next week,
Next week. What do we have next week? On Doctor Who, Time and Space.
we're gonna rank every episode. We're gonna start ranking every episode of new Doctor Who,
Okay.
from 117 to 100.
Ooh.
Instead of quiz or question, no
Yeah.
quiz or question, but in the space of quiz or question, we'll have a panel on Series 9. We'll look at the roundup of news and also our theories on the future of Sims 9.
Okay.
We won't press the randomizer.
We won't press the randomizer because we're watching a 6-parter.
We'll look at the invasion of time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
We'll probably have a little bit more news on the Mr. Lewis Moon adventures.
yeah, we'll have the invasion of times parts 1. Where's the dash?
Parts 1. Parts 1. Don't know where the dash is actually.
2 and
And
3.
excellent.
And then we'll have some news, yeah. So
Good. Well, enjoy your tea if you're listening live. We're about to go and enjoy ours now. And we'll see you next week.
yes, thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.